Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do a layout in collaboration with scrapbook.com today. And I am going to be using some fun exclusives to start. I don't know if I'm bringing in other products yet. We'll see. So what I did, I guess I did. This is a piece of Vicki Boutin's Foundations paper. So you know it is sturdy as all get out. Perfect for mixed media fun. And I grabbed my handy dandy cloud whip and my brand new Roma stencil and created a rather simple, gorgeous, repeating background. And I just let it dry overnight. Normally I would do that on camera, but I was like, hey, I know I want to do something with this stencil next. So I did it really quickly and left it for the weekend. And here we are. So that brings us to these very impressive looking Snapchat photos of myself being a total goof. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but they are a thing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab out this smaller butterfly stencils, the Nested Large Butterflies 3-piece stencils. I know that they are so cool and massive, but I'm going to start with a small one to play with. And what I thought I would do, let me grab it. Probably not the smartest way to do it. Come on out. Okay, what I thought I would do is I'm going to go ahead and, obviously cut it out. I think this rainbow smooth cardstock may be the ticket for my photos. Let me see. Will this fit? Ooh, that does fit. What I was thinking about doing is cutting it out, right? A couple times. I have 2 photos, so maybe a couple times. We'll see how that goes. And then I thought I would then run this bit, the cutout bit, through my Big Shot and cut it out again in like a lacy white kind of a vibe. You'll see what I mean in just a second. So let me go ahead and do that and see how I feel about it. So I've got a little traction going. I did cut out my butterflies in the pink tone that's in the rainbow smooth cardstock. And then I went ahead and cut out textured white and ran it through with my Spring Floral A2 card die because I thought it would be fun to have the pink toned down just a little tiny bit, but some kind of something on top of it. So I like that. Then I was looking at these handy dandy little cutouts, and I think I'm going to create a third little shape. So I'm going to have it like a triple dimension kind of a feel with this Distress Oxide in Kitsch Flamingo. I think that would be really pretty. Yikes, let's see how it goes. Now, I do have this, Fabulous Foundations paper, so I'm gonna see if I can play with a little bit of water technique with it. I'll let you know, hold on. Let me do my deal, and I'll be right back. So what I'm doing is just grabbing a little bit of the Kitsch Flamingo and rather lightly using my little butterfly that I cut out as a stencil because I didn't see the point in wasting it. I thought it was too pretty. So I'm concentrating more on the outsides of it because I want a little bit of it to show through in my little photo clusters. These butterflies are actually my little photo clusters. And my photos are me just being an absolute goof with my kids on Snapchat. But hey, you got to scrap those kind of things as well because it's one of those cultural things. In 20 years, we're going to be like, I can't believe we use Snapchat. So that is what I am doing with my little butterfly. See, just a nice, soft little vibe. I am loving this look, and these will be covered up. So, the little center bits that aren't fully colored in, perfectly fine. I'm going to grab a little bit of that Kitsch Flamingo with my Nuvo paintbrush. Nuvo paintbrush and Kitsch Flamingo can be found at scrapbook.com and create some splatty bits around them for a little bit of additional mixed media fun because, I have it out and I like it. I like doing all of the things. So just a little heavy splatty bits with this, and I'm going to grab my Dina Wakley white gloss spray and do the same around it because that's going to give me a little bit of a white on white, yes, but it's going to also give me a little bit of shine, which I love. All right, so I have my splatty bits on here. They have to dry, but how pretty, so pretty, pretty, pretty. I love that this paper can take all of this. it is awesome. So I'll come back and we'll get this decorated and this will be a layout done. So let's see what we have here. I have got my mixed media is mostly dry enough that I feel comfortable playing with it. My photos are, by the way, about 2" by 3 and a smidge. Just cute little photos. So for the most part, just playing with some mixed media on this. So I want to create a little bit of a fold right there. I might need to use some liquid adhesive because frequently when you use mixed media, the dry adhesives will kind of fight and not stick all that great. So I think I will do that. And we will get my little butterflies stuck down. I want to be able to see some of that pretty mixed media underneath it, almost like it's a shadow. So I'm not going to put my butterfly exactly on it. What I mean by that is I have it just slightly offset, just a little bit, so you can see it, but it's not like the most obvious thing in the world. It's kind of like a pink shadow. And I'm going to do the same thing with this butterfly, a little trickier because I have a cutout right here, but it'll be perfectly fine. So fun. I'll put a little bit of foam behind the butterfly in a couple of places as well. That way it won't stick fully down to my page. And I'm going to repeat right there. So I've got these little bits on. Now I want to go ahead and back my photos in some of this periwinkle color. It's my very favorite color of this Paige Evans Garden Shop collection. So I'm going to just do a nice little skinny mat on that. I think it's going to bring out just a little bit more of the fun. And you know, big spoiler alert, I'm going to end up adding some of the florals in after a little bit and some more pattern paper because I just wanted to use all of the things that were on my desk. I'm creating a notch at the bottom and the top, and I'm going to go ahead and scuff it up a good amount. That way I'm going to be able to get in a couple more of the pattern papers while leaving my background as is. I really love the Cloud Whip and Stencil kind of vibe. So we're going to leave that alone, but just give ourselves a nice little area for some more pattern. I only have tiny bits left of pattern paper, so that's where a technique like this comes in, where it looks like you're showing off some of your stash, but you know, you can really be down to the very, very final dregs of it. I needed to use a little bit of liquid adhesive as well as my dry adhesive on this because mixed media goodies in the background will fight you a bit when it comes to adhesive. So I added just a little bit of some scraps of Paige Evans Garden Shop collection. I mean, I am down to scrappy scraps of them. And I thought I could pop in just a couple of florals as well. Like I said, I am down to the dregs of these things. So just beef up the photo cluster areas just a little tiny bit. Let's see what else I have. I'm like, I am totally just grabbing little tiny bits that I have. Now this is quite a large piece there. That will build that out and I can pop that piece up onto some dimension. And then I think I'll do the same thing. See, I want to keep it more of a diagonal. So maybe if I come up like this and keep it more on that kind of a vibe. And then for these pieces, yikes, come on. I can do more of an underneath kind of a dealio. I think that will do it. And then I just need a quick little title and this project will be getting completed. So let's pop on this little title right here, which reads True Beauty Blooms from Within. And then I'm gonna grab my scrapbook.com sticker book in Rainbow Sherbet and just get another little wordy bit in here or there, just because I love little word bits. So let's see, the perfect day, choose happy. I like choose happy. It's in that nice bright pink. Let's grab that. And in this moment, my favorite place, hello would be cute. Best day ever, all heart, love this, forever, love her. Well, it's about me, so that's getting a little bit hinky. Savor this moment. I'm gonna do simple pleasures because I think that would be cute and fun in the bright pinks. Going to use my fab strips of adhesive that I enjoy so much. Let them have a nice little bit of shadow beneath. And then, thinking I can put that right, do I want to put it in with my butterfly? I think I do. Okay, so I'm thinking, because it's pretty darn light, I can get them right on my little butterflies to have a little something extra in there too. How fun. Y'all, I decided to grab these cute little butterflies that I have and add them on in. I have 3 left. I have the bright pink, a bit of a coral, and a little bit more of a green. I have a nice amount of green there. Let me go ahead and put one right here where that crease is at the top. I will put a nice bright pink one. I'm going to fluff up the little vellum wings and go ahead and put that there. I'm just kind of varying the way the butterflies are fluttering along. And then I have this last one, and I have a couple of these cute little epoxy stickers that look like little buttons. I'm going to see if I'm going to add them as well. So I have that one. So it's like all twosies. And I would like just a little bit more. So I think, so that one's going that way. So if I went like this, then I can turn this one like this. Okay, I like that. Now, I think just a little cute button. I've got these little square ones that are pretty. Right by my wordy bits to bring your eye right over to them on top of my pretty little butterflies. And then I will have still shots to follow and links and all of that. I just wanted to add a couple more little goodies. I was like, what does this need? And here we are. And here we are. So let me get this pretty little, maybe this orangey color. So I can have my little choose happy with a bit of pizzazz. There we go, right there. All right, that is this layout finished. Still shots to follow.